So I'm going to talk about the Philadelphia BIRT Tax. You probably got a letter in the mail or something to that effect if you're searching for this video, like I did, because I was clueless about this Philadelphia gross receipts tax, whatever you want to call it. I don't live in Philadelphia. I've never been to that godforsaken city. I'm probably casting a vote there from what I read, all the illegal votes that occur there, and I'm sure it's not for the candidate I usually vote for. But anyway, I'm in Illinois, and apparently last year I sold some of my company's products over the internet to a charter school in Philadelphia, which reported me to the government of Philadelphia that I was conducting sales there. And what the city of Philadelphia thinks they can do is charge a gross receipts tax or sales tax on sales of product within the city of Philadelphia. Now they pretend like they're being nice, and this only applies to those companies who have more than $100,000 in sales in Philadelphia, which is not me. I had $300 to $500 in sales for the entire year of 2020. The problem is I don't just notify them that the tax doesn't apply to me. I have to file tax forms with the government of Philadelphia where they ask invasive questions about the sales of my company, so forth and so on. So I have to pay an accountant an enormous amount of money to file these taxes, more than my regular taxes, because he doesn't have to deal with this stuff all the time. And it's going to cost me more money than my entirety of sales within the city of Philadelphia. So anyway, let's get to it. I'll try and wrap some things up here. Anyway, here's Philadelphia business tax plans here on my desktop. This explains everything. You can look up and find out what percentage they think that you owe them and so forth, but you're required to fill out the forms whether you owe them money or not, even if you sold 1 penny's worth of product in Philadelphia and they find out about it. This is the law firm that's trying to collect the money. They're trying to intimidate small businesses into making sure they pay and they don't just ignore this tax, this onerous, unconstitutional tax, by the way. This is the law firm who doesn't care about the Constitution of the United States or free internet commerce within the United States. These are the thugs enforcing this onerous BIRT tax, as I'll refer to it as, from Philadelphia. Bunch of jerks. The reason it's unconstitutional is a Commerce Clause of the Constitution. Commerce Clause is designed initially, although the way our modern government operates, they topsy-turvy everything and make it the opposite of what it was originally intended for. Commerce Clause was designed to keep states from putting duties on other states' products. When our nation was first founded, we were not operating under the modern Constitution. We were operating under the Articles of Confederation. Didn't give the government quite enough power to do its job and allowed states to tax one another like they were foreign countries. So many states sent representatives, ironically, to Philadelphia to solve this problem. They had no intention of creating a new constitution. They were mostly going there just to deal with this commerce problem among the states, because they couldn't freely sell goods to one another. Anyway, more things were done. There were other problems to solve with the Articles of Confederation, but they added this Commerce Clause, and it authorizes the federal government to regulate commerce among the states really intended for them to have exclusive authority over interstate commerce, that is, commerce between the states. Intrastate commerce, state of Illinois, they can do whatever they want from sales within the states. Truth is, Philadelphia, they can do whatever the hell they want to punish their own citizens and their own businesses. But the Commerce Clause does not allow them to tax somebody who doesn't live in their city and isn't subject to the taxes or the rules, doesn't get to vote in their city. Anyway, they're gonna ruin this by attacking small businesses like myself. They're going to ruin this for themselves by attacking small businesses, because this will eventually go to court. It's not there yet. It's May 12th, 2021. Nobody's brought this yet. Apparently they haven't antagonized enough small businesses. This is going to go to court, and they're going to lose all this big money because what they're doing is illegal. Anyway, what you're required to do if you have less than $100,000 in sales in the city of Philadelphia is just file the damn forms. I personally, I'm going to shut down sales of Philadelphia. The company, it's a tiny little company that I do some internet sales with. My product's being used for social distancing here during COVID, and these jerks aren't going to get to use it anymore. Screw them.